Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Clueless 8, end of the day report for May 21st, 2014. Another spectacular day in the markets, and depending on how our members, subscribers, and traders in general were positioned, uh, the benefits and the profits were just fantastic. I carried over a 20% long position from yesterday, added more early during the day, um, tried to broadcast as much as possible to what I liked, what was going on, and did encourage um, my members and subscribers to participate. I hope that some of you, if not a majority of you, did. Saying all that, tonight we're going to look at the major indices to get a clear view of what's going on. Even though the word clear is not something in my vocabulary, the market has no memory from day to day. And as we clearly saw from yesterday's action, the shakeout prior to Janet Yellen's appearance this afternoon, and the associated volatility from emanating from other Fed speakers, including Plosser um, and Dudley yesterday, didn't quite change where the market wants to go, as I've been talking about for many weeks now. So we're going to look at the weekly charts here, keep it simple, and try to see where we'll land up, as I've said, probably sometime by mid-June, if not by late June. It looks like that if we carry on the momentum that we're seeing right now, where the market refuses to break below key levels, support levels that I've shown quite a few times, then we are going to make it to the top of this weekly channel, where we possibly will have a nice fat 10-15% type of correction. So let's look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average futures, and just follow me carefully. Here's the uptrend line I keep on showing from November of 2000 and this one's from October of 2012. I'm sorry, October 2011, and the upward slant you clearly see up here. This is where we are, and here's a very interesting thing that appeared on my screen today. This little green arrow. The last time it appeared was back on November 4th, 2013. Look what happened to the prior 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. Okay? There is no steadfast rule that that's going to happen, but I'm just showing you that when these arrows appear, these are not drawn by me. This is part of the TOS platform. I haven't programmed it per se, and they're basically moving average crossovers and moving over crossover triggers. So the one previous to that was on January 7th. Yep, follow the arrow here. Let me just make this in pointer. There you go. So January here, this arrow here, that was January 7th, 2013. Look what happened in the following couple of weeks. This one was another one back on July 30th, 2012. Here's one more, which was very, which didn't last very long. This was back in October of 2011. Okay, correction, then to move up. You can see that. All right, this is a weekly chart, so every bar is a week. Okay, simple. So what I see here is that going into June, and given the conditions prevailing right now, including tonight's China PMI numbers, which is above consensus and the best in 5 months. So whatever it says, take it for whatever it's worth. It's showing that China is starting to come out of its slump. And remember here, even though I understand macro global economics and politics and all that good stuff, maybe a little bit better than most traders out there, I'm still not a China expert per se. All right, but taking it at face value, the market's taking it well. So if we move up here, we will be taking out the highs, um, and heading towards the upper Bollinger, which is around 17,147 on the Dow futures, and that would basically on the Dow Jones, I'm assuming that's going to be around that, probably slightly higher. You're looking at slightly lower, somewhere around 17,000. Okay, let's just put it that way. Keep it simple. And that's where and if we overshoot, we're looking at 17.5. I don't have a time frame from these type of moves, but I would say that we could hit the 1700 level, 17,000 level, another 500, 500 points from here in short order. Okay, 500 points from here, probably by mid-June or so. So that's just a guess. So far all the internals are supporting this type of move. I repeat again, the crossover arrow has appeared. Now remember, due to the intense volatility of algos and HFT, high frequency trading, these patterns can change, literally change in a nanosecond, and this reversal hammer can look like a look like a hammer down, or something like this can happen, rather rapidly. But just based on a good guess, given the seasonality and everything that I explained very much in detail in last night's videos, I am looking at new highs, probably going into the end of this month. Let's move on. Well, I'll stop this video and we'll move on to the next one in a second.